Women's health can be directly tied to the burden of household responsibilities. In a 2016 study, researchers found that women are more often the primary parent of children, the one who determines family health care decisions, the caregiver for the elderly parents on both sides, and the one that does more of the cooking and dishes, cleaning, laundry, and grocery shopping. Interestingly, doing dishes alone apparently is most burdensome. The U.S. Bureau of Labor says our society is getting somewhat better in sharing the household work, but there still remains a difference. For example, in 2003, men participated in food preparation and cleanup on an average of 35% of his days. And in 2015, it was 43%. Nice to see an 8% improvement, but the woman's share in 2015 was still 70%. In 2015, women participated in cleaning housework 50% of her days, while it was 22% for men. Lawn and garden work was the only chore accomplished more by men than women, 12% of days versus 8%. How much does this happen because the man is often the primary earner? In another study done at the Indiana University in 2016, they studied household work in families where the women's income was larger than the man's. They found that household burdens seemed not aligned with income, but rather with the traditional roles of masculinity and femininity. They also found that in same-sex couples, gender identity still directs roles. We haven't reached equality of the sexes at work, and we haven't reached equality at home either. This is important because of the possible negative effects it may have on family relationships. There are studies to show that each person in a household has expectations and responsibilities, whether it be the alpha mom, the alpha dad, the children, or even the grandparents. If the woman or the man expects the other to pitch in, but ends up stuck with all the chores, she or he may be disappointed, embittered, angry, and feeling abused. If those hard feelings are not resolved and are covered up, then depression may well be the result. When one member of the family is hurting, everyone feels the pain. Research data from Myrna Wiseman, PhD, a professor of psychiatry, shows that mental illness and depression spreads within a household. Strong emotional sharing occurs there. And when emotional pain of one person in the family is treated and improves, everyone gets better. Simply helping with the dishes might be an enormous step toward making a happier home.